What's going on, Nakamas? It's your boy Mozy here, back with another episode of Mozy Reacts. On this episode of Mozy Reacts, I have episode 764 of One Piece. But before I get into today's episode, it's time for a comment of the day. And the comment comes from the first mate Lumi, who said, "For a character based off of Al Capone, I'm not surprised Beji shot an ally in the back." And now that you say that, that's a valid point. I don't know why I was so surprised by that. But then what I'm now thinking is it begs the question, why would someone like Al Capone team up with someone like John Gotti? It doesn't make any sense. Why is Beji teaming up with Big Mom? In my mind, there's only two options. Either one, he got into some altercation with her, like what we are in, and then it became a join us or die, or he sought her out and joined her for his own fruition for ulterior motives, which, what would that be? That has Oda foreshadowed at it, or is it now something new that's going to come into play? We'll find out maybe after this arc. I don't know. Who knows? Oda. But with that being said, let's go ahead and roll right into today's episode. Reminder, this is not a market substitute. You should always support the official release. Clean wallpaper, right? Saw that in Discord, and I was just like, dude, I always like when the Straw Hats are dressed in modern drip. They're always so cool. But I'm a little upset they left out half the Straw Hats though, and then included in Marco, okay, Mihawk. All right. I mean, I'm not against it, but it's a weird choice to make. Wait, we left off on what? Sanji getting married, so I wonder if we can do a message for the sign for that. I wonder, right? That's what we would. Is that what we would go towards today? Where are we going? I kind of asked that at the end. I was kind of questioning where's this arc going, because what's the problem? You know what I mean? There's no problem for us to solve because Jack's already gone and you guys are already healed, so there's no problem for us to resolve here. And also, I said the comment before, this is one of the first times we've gotten to an island where people would fuck with us. Normally it's we arrived at Skypiea. We arrived at the island. People are like, "Whoa, you're the Straw Hats? You're pirates? Fuck off." We have to then prove ourselves, win the people over, defeat the bad guy, and then that's an arc, right? But here they're already fucking with us, so we don't have to win them over. There's no bad guy. He's already gone, so there's no resolution or resolve that we need to get to. So are we now just gonna switch towards Sanji and his wedding? Someone redeem. I have the Murmurs off, but I do have episode 67 ready in case it goes with 66, depending on how it ends. It will end well on 767, I imagine. What do you mean, Germ? What do you mean you imagine? You should know. 767 is the banger of the ending. I'm hype. I love this arc. I'm enjoying it. It's really making me question myself though, but other than that, I'm enjoying it. Carrot and Wanda are bad for real, 100%. And what I was thinking was, so Duke and Viper, right? They're rulers, so are they kings or what? Duke is what I imagine. He's a duke, right? Wanda and them, they are knights or guardians or whatever it is. They have some type of hierarchy, right? Well, in most arcs, don't we get a princess? So do we have a Princess Mink? If we have a Princess Mink, and she's hotter than Wanda and Carrot, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Always keep your expectations to zero. That's so hard with this show. I've seen this show. I'm 700 episodes deep in this bitch. I've seen Skypiea. That's what always comes to mind is Skypiea. After Skypiea, my expectations will never be zero because we have an island in the sky. You then are telling me, well, don't expect too much, and no. I've seen an island floating in the sky on top of clouds. I will expect unicorns instead of expecting horses from now on. That wouldn't. No. No. 767 delivers, at least for me. Motherfucker's getting married. I don't want him to get married, but I would love to see what Sanji's wedding would look like if he got married. Cause I know that if Sanji fell in love with a girl and she wanted a wedding, it's gonna be a fabulous wedding. Like, he's gonna go all fucking out, you know? So I would love to see a Sanji wedding. All hail Prince Sanji. Is that why they call him Prince Sanji? Is Vinsmoke family a royal family? Because I mean, that would make sense as to why Big Mom wants to marry into the family. Because again, out of all the Straw Hats, why are you picking Sanji? And holy shit, I now just realized, is that why his wanted poster is alive instead of dead? Is because Big Mom was like, yo, hey, government, don't kill him. I want to marry him, so he needs to be alive. Questions on questions on questions. Don't think Big Mom could do that? Wow. I don't know. Do you think Dolphy could do that? If Dolphy, who was an undercover celestial warlord, can have CP9 come in and like cause a lie about whether or not he's actually been taken out or not, I feel like Big Mom could very well make a deal with them as well. Like, who knows? She's an emperor. Who knows what type of information she has to where the government has to play ball. The good part about One Piece is your questions will always be answered. That is fucking true. How did you find out? And it causes that type of reaction. And they found it out, and then that Vito guy's like, you gotta come or we're gonna tell people what we found out. And Sanji's like, alright, I'll come.
愚問だ。我らが主を誰だと思っている。多くの島々を支配下に収め、その力はお前たちの想像をはるかに超える。
Hence why I think she could affect bounties.
すべてが望むがまま、殺すと言われりゃそいつは死ぬのさ。誰の傘下にもつかず、生きていたいと思うなら、ひとまず逆らわねえこった。
サンジさん、大丈夫ですか？さっきの男に何言われたんです？にゃら。
どうしたんだよ、サンジ。4校相手でも俺たち戦うぞ。
おとなしくしろ。
紙とペンをよこせ。持ってきてやれ。はい。麦わらに書き置きか。これをルフィたちに。
サンジ。
これだけは信じてくれ。俺は仲間に隠し事をしてたつもりはない。ビンスモーク。もう二度と俺の前に現れないはずの過去だった。俺はどうしてもケリをつけに行かなきゃならねえ。外に強力な気配を感じる。多分ミンク族の誰かだ。
What's gonna happen to him? I don't like it. I don't like it one fucking bit.
奴らを追うぞ。抑え込め。
さ
きやがって。待てレロ、そいつに手出しは。動くなてめえら。なんで？いいかよく聞け。俺の子供殺せねえよなお前ら。結婚話を聞いたおかげで一つ謎が解けたよ。
Doesn't for me.
オンリーアライブ生け捕りのみ。
So she does have that power. Or maybe then Smoke has that power?
手配書にそう書かせたやつと俺の結婚を決めたやつは同一人物だよな。くそ、外に出てやつら追うぞ。
Now the person who arranged it, was it mommy or was it daddy? I don't know. I can't remember your backstory. I honestly thought you were abandoned because your parents had died. I can't remember the Zeph backstory.
全員外へ出るな。フォーザ
Faja. Sound like the Austin Powers Faja.
今外に化け物がいる。
Say that again. I couldn't hear you over the sound of me shitting myself.
I mean, this isn't the past, so this isn't current. So I'm trying to think of like what did Nami and them say about the cat Viper presently?
言うがら何者ぜよ。奥でペコムズが血まみれで倒れちゅうが。
Is he dead or alive?
言うがらがやったがか。誤解だ。実はジャックの残党に襲われちまって。
何言ってんのよ。騙されないで。ペコムズはそいつに撃たれたのよ。
なぜ俺が仲間を撃つんだ。
サンジ君、出てきて。なんで残るの？何が起きてるのかちゃんと教えてくれよ、サンジ。
俺はってどういうことですか。みんなで行っちゃダメなんですか。
俺の問題なんだ。
Bruh, how long have you been with our crew?
必ず戻る。
You would think after Robin.
あいつらによろしく伝えてくれ。
キャッスルタンク。
Okay, I must have misunderstood your power. Because I thought your power was to make things small inside of you. Now that you're like a baby 5, it seems like. What's the age-old saying? I'm not mad at you, Sanji. I'm just disappointed that you left without us. Like, come on, man. What is going through his mind right now? I need to know, Sanji. Like, you saw Robin's arc where she was like, my past, man, fuck you guys, I want to die right now. And Luffy was like, nah, fuck that shit. We will declare war with the government. You were there, Sanji. You think we're just gonna let you just let that shit slide?
野郎どもへ。女に会ってくる。必ず戻る。
So it was mom that set it up? Not Big Mom, but like Sanji's mom that set up the marriage? What secret, Sanji, could you have that you're like, dude, I got all this shit, I can't involve you guys. Robin got the world government involved. What's worse than that?
ワンダ、キャロット。この件小柄らは忘れてほしい言うて言うがやき。わかれ。ペコムズもうちで預かる気に。昼の連中には妙な不安を与えるな。
はい、承知しました。ありがとう、旦那。
ユガラらは昇進の民を築こうてくれちょるがやき。礼を言うがはこっちじゃ。ん？なあ！またたび生えちゅう！にゃー！
Is that catnip?
サンジのやつ、 結婚するって意味なのか？
I don't think he's gonna go through with it.
なんか覚悟したような顔だったの。あ、嫁連れて帰ってくんのかな？何？
I mean, I guess she could be the 10th member. Right.
まったくお気楽なんだ。
ビッグマムの傘下に入っちゃいますよ。
Why though? Why can't they become our subordinates?
それはサンジさんも同じはずです。
Just because Big Mom's more powerful?
だからこそ思うのです。サンジさんならどうするでしょう。
どうするって。
そうさ、あいつのことだから俺たちに迷惑かけねえために自分を切り離すことを考えるんじゃねえかな。私たちを外へ投げ出した時、サンジ君は一緒に外へ出ることもできたはず。手紙を書い
You
た
better
時
be
点
hiding your true
で
feelings.
もう
That's
自
all I
分は
gotta
行かな
say.
きゃって決めてたのよ、サンジ君。
ビッグマムの娘か。厄介な縁談を申し込まれたもんだな。
あと、
I mean, what's she
イース
look
モークっ
like?
て言ったか。その親族ってのが鍵だな。サンジの親父かおふくろか。まあ、親
And I mean, as someone also pointed
す
out,
げえな。
it said 3 sons. Who's to say Sanji's? They stopped at 3 and didn't have more. What about daughters? Like, how big is Sanji's family? Because honestly, I thought Sanji was an only child.
ごめん。
サンジでしょ。あなたたち責任なんてないわ。
でもよ、ロビン、もしこのまま二度と会えなかったら。
I will riot.
はあ？何言ってんだよ、ゾロ。
確かにこのままいなくなるとすりゃお世話になりましたの一言が足りねえな。考えてみろ。俺たちは今止まらねえレールに乗ってんだ。シーザーが言ってたろ。人造悪魔の実スマイルの最大の取引相手はカイドウだ。四皇カイドウだ。もう遠い存在じゃねえ。すでに手下の百獣海賊団とも一戦交えちまってる。虎尾と手を組んでるのもこれからの戦いのため。理由は知らねえが、どうやら金右衛門たちもカイドウに狙われてる。
Right. Why? The fact that he's just hasn't said anything like.
さらに四皇ビッグマムに絡むなんて。
そんな言い方ないじゃない。
That's what I was gonna say. He didn't get involved. We were already involved with him.
それはそれでしょ。
ナミさん。
大体な、結婚程度で振り回されるなんて話が小せんだよ。
人の悩みに大きいも小さいもあるか。
何？
よし。考えてもわかんねえから3時に聞きに行こう。
So wait, we're done with Zoe already? I hope not.
ほっとけルフィ。
ルフィ、忘れないで。今までとは話が違う。
じゃあこっそり行く。だからどうやって？
Wait. That I'm pretty sure I read that right. Then we'll go quietly. Does Luffy know what the word quiet means? I think it's going to need to teach him what the definition of quiet means, because I don't think he knows. Like, I don't think you know what you just said, man.
追いかける方法はなくもないけど。
How?
そうですね。
Can we reverse BB card him?
のせいでサンジさんは言ってしまいましたが、もしあの人が目覚めているのなら、新しくわかることもあるはず。
あの人。
Oh, Pokemon? Or Poke, whatever. So he did
と
survive?
にかく行ってみましょう。
Did he say Pokemon? I did. I'm a Luffy, okay? I don't get names right, so it's Pokemon. And once I grow accustomed to him and I fuck with him, I will eventually say his name right that one time and he'll be happy about it. That's a valid question, Sabin. Sanji has brothers. Why does he have to be one to get married? That's a good question, and something I was also question like when I had brought up like he has brothers and sisters. One thing that like came to my mind. Oh, damn it! I just lost the thought. You saying like the whole why does Sanji had to be the one? I then thought of him having brothers and sisters, which means Sanji had a family, and I always took it when he met Zeph that Sanji. Why were Sanji and Zeph stuck on that island? Because they went overboard. I just thought honestly Sanji was an orphan, sort of like Zoro. Or if he did have a family, it was a mom and dad. But what it seems like here is you had multiple siblings, and it seems like they might still be alive. Just by the way you're like, this family, fuck them again. So it makes it seem like you left your family behind. So that's a completely different backstory than what I had assumed you had. You know, I assumed you were a Zoro, but you're now turning out to be more like a Sabo, where you ran away from your family, it seems like. Alright, well that was it for my reaction to episode 764 of One Piece. I do appreciate you guys stick around and watching that reaction. It was real, it was intriguing, it was real intriguing. Later on.